want to thank you so much for tuning in with us. Today we have with us
Ralph Robinson, the cooler.
All right, and where are you from?
I'm from right here where you video recording at, you feel me?
Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Born and raised.
You heard me?
So tell us about this gun violence that's going on. How do you feel about that?
I feel like gun violence is not a problem at all. I feel like the problem occurs when you have a lack of guns. Because when one majority or one demographic have more guns than everyone else, that's when you do have gun violence and a gun problem. Because now you have a bully in the situation. Like, for an example, police officers carry guns, and they carry guns for their safety. And they're in the communities that we're in too. So if they feel if they feel they need a gun so bad, how they do, of course the people inside that same community will feel like they need one as well, because of the perception and the personification they give off of the males or females in that community.
But the people in our community, they're not shooting the police shooting them. They shooting each other.
That's an example of what I'm talking about. You have a bully in the situation. That's when gun violence occurs, when you have a lack of guns. So if you have more guns in the community safely, it wouldn't be gun violence, because you know everybody got a gun. You feel me?
But like you said about having more guns, how do you think having more guns is going to help? Like, because a lot of times I see now the guns are getting in the hands of the wrong people. Like you said, the bullies and things like that. So you think more guns is going to solve the issue?
Yes, because due to the fact, and like a community like this and many communities I've been in, really every community I've been in, you have a speaker. You have somebody who speaks for the community. You have older people who give advice for the community. And if they had the legal right to bear arms, like the real legal right to bear arms, and they had arms to bear, they could stop a lot of things inside the community and their voice would be heard more. That's why the police officer voice is being heard so much, because they have firearms and they're looked up to by little kids and everything. A lot of kids want to be a police just because they have a gun. So when people have power, you tend to listen to them more. So yeah, I feel like more guns in the community help out a lot of people.
Okay. So when it comes to like the children, and you see them going on and on about like how like rappers, they have children, they put their children in private schools, but then they out here rapping and teaching our kids all this stuff. Like who do you think that responsibility really lies on as far as the influence on the children?
I mean, as far as the influence of the children, you gotta keep it real with your kids. You was a kid once. Everyone you see around here was a kid once, but now they're in the real society. They're in the society where they're talking about gun violence, and they're in the society where people are getting gunned down. Those people were kids too. You feel me? I mean, keep it real with these kids. You feel me? I mean, gun violence is not a problem. Now, it's not really a big problem, because little kids have play guns, which when they become older, those become real guns. So while they're in the mentality of playing with these fake guns, we need to let them know what's real. You feel me? We need to tell them how to be safe with those guns and how not to judge people and stuff like that.
Okay. And do you have any advice that you would like to give the community that's listening right now?
I mean, spread peace. Whenever peace is in, negativity is out. Whenever the negativity is in, peace is out. So if you spread more peace, then everything beautiful. So spreading peace, I feel like you should have a peace on you as well while you spreading peace.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your advice and your conversation today.
100.
Have a good one.